Hi guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And today I've got for you the palettes that I was going to review for you, which is the Makeup Revolution, and this particular set of palettes is called the Reloaded palettes. Now you all know that I don't buy collections. I go for the one-off things that I fancy, that I see. But I was so impressed with these palettes, guys. I did for you the Iconic Fever, which is the first one that I bought. That I said, when I did my dupe video of the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and I used this palette. So that's the first one I bought, and that's called Iconic Fever. I was so impressed, so impressed. I love Makeup Revolution anyway, guys. You know that's one of my favourites. And I've got quite a few of their palettes, but normally I get the particular one that I'd like in a line, or, you know, financially, and I can't afford to buy all of them, but and I wouldn't want all of them anyway. It's just the particular ones that take my eye. But on this set, there's 8 of them and I've got 6. They are £4 each, and believe me, I know if I say £4 you're going to say no, they can't be any good, but they are amazing palettes. As I said, this is the one that I did. It's the copy of the Urban Decay Naked Heat, you know, when I did the dupe video. The pigmentation is out of this world. I cannot believe it for £4. Now, to back me up on this, Emily Noel did a video last week on some different things that she's bought, and she was mentioning the Makeup Revolution palettes. And I put a comment down in the comment box that, have you tried the Reloaded palettes? You know, they're only £4, but they're amazing. And she came back to me and she said, yes, I've tried it, but they are absolutely wonderful. She said, I cannot believe them for £4. So if Emily likes it, and you know she is a beauty diva, you believe it, honestly. They are such wonderful palettes. This one is called, let me see now. This is the Visionary. If you'd like any tutorials on this, if you'd like me to do any looks for you, I'm very happy to do that. This is the Visionary, which I'd say is the brightest one out of them all. But the pigmentation, guys, is just out of this world. It's just gorgeous. The lasting power is unbelievable. Look at that. I mean, they're £4, these palettes, guys. Look at that. That's the brightest one out of all of them. It's got some shimmers and some mattes. But you could get an all matte look if you're looking for that. If you only wanted 1 or 2 of the palettes, you know, you can see you've got your neutrals around the outside. So you could certainly do everyday look. That whole outside is just the matte neutrals. And then you've got this set here, the shimmers. This is not shimmer, it's just a deeper colour. But this one is a shimmer. As you can see on my fingers. So for the lid, just a little bit on the lid, that's a lovely look. And I just cannot get over, I can't get over the quality. They've absolutely blown me away. This is the one that I have on today, I believe. This one is called Neutrals 3. It's the darker neutrals one, but it's the one that I'm wearing today. So there's quite a few dark colours in there. But what I've got on is I've got this one in my crease. I've got this one in my outer corner. And I've got the gold on the end on my lid. So that's the ones I've got on today. And I am so chuffed with these. Again, the colours are great. The pigmentation is marvellous. So, on the Neutrals 3, Let's do a few swatches. We'll do this kind of camely colour. Look at this, look at the pigmentation. Unbelievable. We'll do this one here. And we'll do this gold one up here. This palette is very warm. Again, it's a mix of mattes, mostly mattes. All these are mattes. This is your shimmer, this is your shimmer, this is your shimmer, this is your shimmer. So you've got 4 shimmers. Again, if you just wanted it for a neutral look, you could get a neutral look. There's not a very light lid colour in here, guys, unless you want the shimmer on your lid. Similar to what I've got now. Well, like I've got now. But I love the palette. I mean, look at that. I just cannot get over the pigmentation of that. It's wonderful. I just can't sing their praises enough. Which one's next? Okay, guys, so the next one is the basic mattes. And if you like a sort of everyday look, you want to see how the palettes go. We'll see how pigmented the mattes are, because I always find mattes to be harder to find pigmented than shimmers. This is the basic mattes. I haven't actually tried this one yet, although I've swatched it, but I haven't actually tried it on my eyes as yet. But I would say that's the classic palette. If you're looking for an everyday one, you want to start, there's no shimmers in there at all. But certainly the pigmentation is there. It's all very, very neutral. Look at those. Very, very neutral. Look at that black. I mean, look at that black. Unbelievable. I just love them. I love them. I'll do a look for you with these. Let me know which ones. If you want me to do them all, I can do a week of, you know, looks with them. That's fine. Whatever you want me to do, you let me know, and I'll try and accompany you with that. That's not the word, is it? Accommodate you. So neutrals. Basic mattes. That one is basic mattes. Love that. 2 more to go. Okay, guys, so the 4th one is called Iconic Division. Now, this one is very colourful too. I haven't actually tried, I think this is due for something else, but I don't want to say what, because I'm not sure yet. But I haven't tried this one yet on my eyes, but it's got a lot of green tones, a lot of warm green tones, and I'm not one for a lot of green. But that's because I haven't really experimented with it, you know. And I want to try and get a bit braver. So look at those greens. I mean, look at that. The black again. They're just gorgeous. They are just gorgeous colours. And I want to try a look with this one. I'm really excited about that, because I've not really used a lot of these colours before. So it will be something different for me. I want to broaden out a little bit. Not too much in your face, not too many brilliant pinks and so forth, but broaden out a little bit with hues, with colour, you know. And I thought this set of palettes was just ideal for me, really. So let's get on to the last one. Okay, so this is the last one, and this one is called Iconic Rose. I've used this a couple of times, and I love it. This has got more pinks, but it also got the warm colours here. Got plenty of mattes. Now, this is definitely one to keep out on top, because it's got the lighter colours, it's got the brow colours, deeper colours if you want to, liner colours. It has just a couple of shimmers, but they're not brilliantly bright shimmers. You've got one very shimmery one here, the gold one. Let's just swatch that for you, and I'll swatch the pink. And I'll swatch that pink. And I'll swatch this one. I love those colours. I just think they're lovely. And they stay like that. That's the thing, guys. They absolutely stay like that. And you can't always get that for £4. They just, and you know me, guys. I never come on and do a whole video about a particular palette. It's very, very rarely, unless something blows me away. I never buy more than one type of palette unless it blows me away. And they have for £4. I just can't get over it, and I so wanted to share it with you. Now, for some of them, not all the palettes are in Superdrug at the moment, but Superdrug have got an offer on that buy 2 makeup items and you get the third free. So if you bought 6 of those, it would cost you £16. I mean, for 6 eyeshadow palettes, 3 would cost you £8 because you get the third one free. And they're just unbelievable. They are just unbelievable. I am so chuffed with all of them. You never see me hold that much up, guys, because it just doesn't happen. But they are wonderful, wonderful palettes. Now, a lot of them you might say, oh, if you got that one, you don't need that one. You know, there's some you need more than others. There's some that I've bought just because I want to experiment with. The green one, for instance. There's some that are very everyday, the basic matte ones, for instance. But they are palettes that you could leave out. If I take just the basic mattes like this, I mean, there's nothing to stop me, because they're not heavy palettes, they're not big. I've got them all in one of my little sections where I keep my vanity, on my vanity. So say you wanted to just use the neutrals, and then get a little pop of colour from the other ones. Because they're very light. They're not sort of opening huge big palettes. So you could put them all out and team them up as much as you wanted to. You know, if you wanted to use one of the warmer colours here, for instance, in the crease, and then you just wanted to put a little of that on your eyelid, the green, you could do that. Just mix and match. And I think they are ideal everyday palettes. I can't sing their praises enough, and I would not have made a whole video on them unless I thought they're such a bargain. You know, if you're experimenting or if you're on a budget, it's great to find something like that. And if you're not on a budget, just try them. You will be amazed at the quality of those palettes. If you would like a look of any particular one, or all of them, or a couple of them, just let me know below and I'll do my very best to do that for you, okay? So, where are we now? Tuesday. It's cooler here today. I am so pleased. It's cooler here today. It's about 19 and it's breathable, and there's air. You can feel the wind and the air, and we're just so grateful for it, because it's been so hot, so unbearable. You know, everybody is uncomfortable. It's just too hot. I just don't like that kind of heat at all. And you know, people coming, oh, another glorious day. I just don't see it. You know, I'm grateful for God's weather, of course I am, but I just don't see it as glorious. It's just too hot. I'm really, really uncomfortable. But it's a cooler one today. I think it's going to get warmer again. But it's a nice cooler one today, so we've got a little break. So, I will see you again Friday. I want to go through some of my favourites, because normally I do it about every 6 months. I tell you what I liked 6 months ago and what I like now. A lot of the things haven't changed, and a lot of the things have. So I'll see you on Friday and we'll go through what I'm liking at the moment on my 6 monthly update. So have a lovely rest of the week. I'll see you all again Friday. And you take care. I've got to put in. I want to put in. On next Saturday, I'm going to go live on my own, solo for the first time. If any of you saw my live stream last week that I did with my pals when we were in Birmingham on a weekend break, that's the first time I went live for a long time like that. And I did that with all my friends' support. Well, next Saturday, I'm going to go at it solo. I'm going to give it a try. So it will be 7 o'clock UK time. So I should imagine, I think that's about 2 o'clock. I think that's about 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll put a link to that. I will give you a preview coming up so you know when it is, so you can all be ready for it. Please come along and support me, because I am really, really nervous. And I know, you know, if I've got you guys behind me, I'll be all right, but I am really, really nervous. So hopefully I'll see you on the Saturday. But before that, I will see you Friday with my favourites. You take care now and have a good week, good rest of the week. Bye, my lovelies. Bye.